Peace out real quick. What it do, y'all? What it do? Strictly in the house. Hold on right quick. Alright. What it do, kings and queens? What it do? Just give me y'all a minute. Yo, to all my kings and queens out there, what it do? What it do? It's your boy Strictly. How y'all doing? Y'all great? I had to go live on this one. I had to me, I didn't have to. I want to go live because there's a lot of stuff that's been on my mind that needs to be released. So, uh-huh. um, my bad, kids. You know how kids are. What Trick said? I love kids. That's what Trick be saying. I love the kids. But check this out. First thing that's on my mind, and a lot of people are still talking about this Drake shit, right? Check this out, right? Here goes the topic again. Do Drake have a ghostwriter? Right? Now, this shit is annoying to me because it's like, bruh, like, are we still talking about this? Check this out. When it comes to ghostwriting, I'm an artist as well as a writer. But I do more of writing than being an artist. Cause I'm like that. But and yes, I can write. So anybody that knows somebody that needs a hook or just need a couple bars, I got you. Just make sure you send creativity in the comment section. So check this out. Ghostwriting in hip hop has always been a thing for decades. A lot of people have written for certain artists, right? It's not a coincidence and it's not nothing new. Even though we in social media and a lot of people are just not finding out what ghostwriting is, it doesn't make it new. It's just making it new to this new age, right? And so my thing is when even when it comes to that, man, I want to bust down my neighbor so bad. She need her back broke. But anyways, yeah. Prime example: Ice Cube and DLC, MC Ren. They all wrote for Easy E. Most notably, Ice Cube. Wrote for Easy E. Okay. Biggie wrote for Little Kim, Junior Mafia. He he did. Pac had written for several artists. I wouldn't be surprised if Pop wrote the whole Thug Life album by himself. Nobody writing, just Pop. I wouldn't be surprised. That's Pop. I would not be surprised if he was writing for the Outlaws. I wouldn't be surprised. You know, Pop wrote for MC Hammer. A, a lot of people, a lot of people don't know about that. That footage that it shows MC Hammer, the the sister Nancy. Shout out to Nancy Fletcher. It was everybody think they down tonight. We don't know what to do tight. You know, you, the reason why they call me Hammer, yeah, that's Pop. You know, that's Pop. Just Cam Joel's Stack Max wrote for Jim Jones. So I'm just naming a few. Hell, 50 wrote for Game, but that's a whole different discussion. Y'all said Drake has ghostwriters, right? Because of the Quentin Miller situation. Now, as a writer, I'm gonna say this. Listening to them reference tracks, first off, if anybody knows, it was based off hooks, choruses. You remember, Drake ain't what he used to be in 2013. Drake is busy. So there's a track. So let's just say this. Shout out to Big Bro, HD. Subscribe to his channel, HD TV. Welcome to HD TV with the two eyes. Support his Patreon, $3 a month. I think he has a merch. Still buy his merch. Like, share, subscribe to his channel. That's Big Bro. He put me to the game as well as Sino. Shout out to Sino. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and subscribe to his channel. Carcino for Life, Screen Fiend, One Crack News, and get you a more than a LeBron shirt, the mug. And go to his Patreon, $25 a month, straight, man. But that's like if all three of us is in the studio and I'm making a song and the hook is already laid by me. Going to going to the first verse, right? I spit my verse, boom. HD or Cino could be like, nah, I like the verse, but I take such and such off, and this what I wrote, boom. Collaborating, you know what I'm saying? Or Cino could be like, you know what? Here's the bridge. Say this, boom. It's collaboration. I write, Cino write, HD write. That's collaboratory. What Drake and Quentin Miller did was they collab. Drake writes, ladies and gentlemen. How you gonna say Drake don't write? If it wasn't for Drake, Lil Wayne's second half of his career, like, do we need to explain this? Well, Lil Wayne got ghostwriters. Lil Wayne could write. BG, Gilly, and Drake are the three people that have helped Lil Wayne in his career. Wayne writes. It's just that when it comes to the BG and Gilly, it was more of a style. It was more of, you know what, Wayne? Nah, say this. Boom, 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 boom. This is tight. Boom, boom, boom. Wanna, you know what I'm saying? You gotta switch up your style. Nah, like that's why. Yeah, that's like on my bad notifications. Drake. Like running through the six with my woes. You don't know how it goes. Separate separate the real from the fake, man. You know what I'm saying? I been with my aunt dun dun dun. Yeah, that's weird. They collaborated, and Drake probably said, you know what, I got the hook for this. Boom. Quinn Miller probably like, you know what, Drake? Nah. How about saying boom? They brainstormed, they collaborated. So I don't understand why people saying Drake has a ghostwriter. Drake don't have no damn ghostwriters, bro. Drake writes. Y'all just don't like Drake because nigga. Y'all just don't like Drake because y'all just don't like Drake. Straight like that. Keeping it blood raw. If you don't like my perspective, don't subscribe to the channel. Strictly unapologetic. Recognized. So yeah, Drake writes. Like, I don't understand. But see, I understand when people don't do their research, they making ass out of their assumptions. They do that. But they the same ones that be like, no, man, you're wrong. You know, get into their beta male feelings. Nah, Drake writes. Just because the Kendricks or the Meat Mills or the Pusha T's say Drake don't write, you gotta ask them this. When you was in that studio with this man, that he had, did he write? Where's there people around? You said yes. If anybody with sense asked them that, I bet you they would say, yeah, but you know Drake had more than no BS. Drake again, and I don't like repeating myself, so you can rewind. But Drake writes, "Come on, Meek Mill. Do we need to even discuss this? Yeah. So Drake writes. Dr-
There you go.
Drake.
Going back and do the hair real cheap.
Yeah. You know Drake writes. I don't understand why y'all keep saying Drake don't write. Drake writes. But Meek Mill, see, this why I had discussions with idiots back when I was in high school because they said some dumb crap like that. And I had to let them know. How can you say Drake don't write when if it wasn't for him, Lil Wayne's second half's career, like, do we need to talk about? I wouldn't be surprised if Drake wrote How to Love, because that sounds like a Drake song. Like, are you serious? Like, people just don't research. That crap pissed me off. Anybody could say something and y'all believe it as the gospel. You know why? Because y'all don't research. Yeah, so Drake writes, and if anybody asks, "Are you smoking in your car?" No, I'm not. I rolled, I stepped out, sat down, I'm outside. But Drake writes, he writes, but y'all don't want to give this man credit. Y'all listen to Pusha T, like, bruh, see, y'all cheer for people that that if it wasn't for the Drakes, like prime example, 50 Cent, right? 50 Cent and Game. Y'all, when after the documentary dropped, y'all got the nerve to say, well, Game, y'all believe Game when Game said 50 never done anything. But how can the man that wrote your hits, my bad, that was originally his hits, but he gave it to you. So technically, your hits be jealous of you, or you wrote "What Up Gangsta" when you wasn't even around. You know, you know. So no, y'all believe y'all believe any and everybody without doing your research. Okay, 50 wrote for Game. Drake wrote for a lot of these artists. Drake hopped on features. My thing is this: the ones that he hopped on features with, why didn't I hear no complaints back then? Oh, I think the people in the back did not hear me. Hey, so when Drake wrote for them artists and hop on them features, how come nobody make a complaint? How come nobody make a complaint? Exactly. Drake wrote. Like, I don't hear no 2 Chainz complaining. Um, Game, ASAP Rocky, a J. Cole, Alicia Keys. Do I need to name a few? I don't need to keep going. But you can't tell me that you can't tell me that ever since these allegations, yo, suffix underscore low, what it do, brother? What it do? Thank you for thank you for popping in. Make sure when y'all come in, like, share, subscribe to the video and the channel. But 2 Chainz never complained. Game never complained. Not much suffix. Game never complained. 2 Chainz never complained. J. Cole never complained. Who else? ASAP Rocky, Alicia Keys, Chris Brown, Rihanna, um, to name a few. I don't hear them complaining. Rick Ross, you can't talk, my brother. I'm surprised we Floridians even still deal with you. I'm surprised. I'm surprised because how, bruh, you put Florida in a bad position where when you got exposed as a cop, you making it seem like all Florida dudes we flaw because of what you did. You the one decided to become A cop. No, it was a CO. Same shit, different title. You the one that did that. But nah. You go out your way and diss Drake. You diss Drake, but the hits that you have with Drake, people listen to because of who? Drake. But you open your mouth to say something. I like Future, but my thing is this: Future, you was in the studio with Drake, and shout out to the Dungeon family. Rest in power, Rico. Shout out to Outkast, Goody Mob, Future is part of that camp. A lot of people don't know. He Meathead. Down south, we know him as Meathead. Killer Mike, shout the whole Dungeon family. Sleepy Brown, shout out to y'all. Underground, straight underrated. But yeah, Future, you be in the stew with you Metro be in the stew with Drake. Yeah, y'all been in the stew with Drake. I didn't hear no complaints about no ghost riding. Kendrick, you did what? You did poetic justice, right? You diss Drake and say he has a ghostwriter. Drake, Kendrick was the first one. A lot of people didn't catch on. Meat Mill was the one that opened his mouth because Meat Mill got into his feelings and acting like a female, like a pure simp he is, and complained because nobody was retweeting his album. You know why? Because the album wasn't popular. And the reason why people listen to that album is because of Chris Brown and Nicki Minaj and Drake. Not because of you. No. This ain't 2012 Meek. I mean 2011, 2012 Meek. No. Mm-mm. I don't hear Kanye West. Um, I don't hear Kanye West complaining and pushing. Here's the thing though, this is what I don't understand. You said that Drake's pen game is questionable, but wasn't you in Wyoming when this man wrote your beard stink? I know. Just you know why it stink? Because your mom's I used to have full. It's just that, when it's fishy down there, it burned. So yeah, that's why. That's why it stink. But but here's the thing though. The only reason why people bump that album is because of Chris Brown, Nicki, and Drake. But you got the nerve to come out your way because you was feeling butt hurt, your pussy hurt, and you feeling some type of way. Ain't that some shit? So, and I know YouTube sending trolls. You know what I'm saying? They sending DANY. I mean NNY. You know, keep on sending trolls. Oh, my bad, DANNY. My bad, bro. I'm like, bro, what the hell? You gotta let me know if you gotta let me know if you joking, bro. My bad. Nah, bro, I'm just playing. Don't let nobody bring you down like that. You have a nice day. Thank you, DANNY. Thank you. I was telling my shorty that last night when she was telling me about how how God came, not God, but some God came up to her and prayed for her and her daughter. and that it was random. And I was telling her, you know, God placed it on that man heart to go out his way to come pray for you and your daughter because of the fact that he don't know why, but God knows based off your prayers. So yeah, so my bad, DANNY. I thought you was trolling at first, so I gotta put the clip. I gotta put uh the rest of the clips that I see so far in the chamber. My bad. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, man, like me, y'all know Pusha T. You was in Wyoming with Drake when Drake wrote that Kanye song that was really bumping off that album. I think it was Yikes. But his pen is questionable. You seen this man right. And you seen this man right. And all of a sudden he's wrong. Oh, he has a ghostwriter. Why was you saying that in Wyoming? See, you don't keep exactly. You don't keep the same energy, Pusher. You don't. Thank you, bro. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, man. That's what I'm striving for, man. I'm striving to be. I'm striving to be great, bro. That I realized coming to this year, man. Just tired of the BS I was dealing with last year and the years prior to that. You know what I'm saying? I realized that I'm the only thing I do that I can do is look up to the top, get back with God, and that's my total goal. For some of you guys that don't know that, that's my total goal throughout this year is to restore back my relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? That's the God honest truth. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know about everybody else, but just the shit I've been through. A lot of people ain't gonna be like, well, you haven't been through. Nah, everybody has a journey. You know what I'm saying? And I made up my mind. I'm like, you know what? I'm not worried about anybody or anything. Making sure I'm straight while praying for others, but making sure I'm straight. And I haven't realized, you know what I'm saying? Because I thought it was selfish to put yourself first, but now I starting to see, gotta put yourself first. Got to. But yeah, man, that's why, that's why with that's why I was telling my shorty last night, but you know what I'm saying? She has a journey. She's on the same mindset as me, as going back to Jesus, going back to Yeshua, Yahweh, you know. But that's another video. I just want to put that out there. But yeah, push, bruh. You didn't say none of that shit you was saying to Drake face to face when you was in Wyoming. Why is that? Because you decide, you know what? I'm just gonna tuck my head in between my tail and it's gonna drop my album, disrespect Drake, and then just get publicity. Because, all honesty, bro, let's be honest. You want to talk about whose pen is questionable? It should be you. Your brother Malice was the one that was spinning that reel. You was just carbon copy. To be honest, And no, before somebody be like, "You're a Drake stan." No, 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 no. I'm being, I'm, I'm unapologetic, and I'm giving my own perspective. Cause a lot of y'all out there will believe anything that them people will put out in the media. The media, like how y'all believe, oh, that Israel and Iran, or that's the start of the World War III. No, first though, they've been going at it for a long time. Y'all y'all not doing y'all research. Y'all don't do y'all research, and this will piss me off. This is the main thing of out of this whole live. The main thing, the main topic, the main theme is this. People don't do their research because they're lazy and they choose which is popular. They don't do their research and it pissed me off to the point. It pissed me off. And that I want to make this live. I really do. Because, bruh, it don't make sense. Malice wrote, if you want to be honest, Push, Malice wrote for the whole group. But yeah, I said it. Your brother. We respect your brother more than you. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. And if you think I'm lying, okay. And if you think I'm lying, do your research. Because we respect Malice over here. We do. Push. Let me. Uh, this is why I need my own Patreon because I legit would really want to say, but you know what? F it. Fuck it. So this battle, Kendrick, I I think yeah, Drake and J. Cole collaborated. Fast forward, Drake and J. Cole collaborated on the first person shooter. And, you know, J. Cole was like, him, Aubrey, and K Dot are the big three. Right? K Dot took it upon himself and said, F the big three. Nigga is big me. Good chess move. And you know, J. Cole came out this, you know, K Dot, then apologize, which you should never do in hip hop. You can't dish shit out and apologize. No, you stay 10 toes down. And shout out to my other brother, T, Detroit, Detroit Hollywood T. Shout out to T. Me and T had a conversation last night about it. And I'm like, bro, Drake was DANNY. No face, no case. Anyways, no face, no case. Anyways, the ghetto bird helicopter. I observed too many niggas get 3 strikes. But born and raised, my brother. Born and raised. But but what I'm about to say, yeah. So I was telling T, shout out to T, that's my brother. We and him had a conversation on HD's, my other big brother, HD, his on his stream yard last night. And I told T, I said, bro, Drake been, y'all saying Drake soft, Drake been win at Kendrick. Drake been win at Kendrick. Like, that Control verse back in 2013, how Kendrick was basically dissing, Drake came back and said, I don't know why they be lying, but your shit is not that inspiring. I look at my bank account statement, it look like I'm close to retirement. I'm the kid with a motorbike. I don't know who you running out. Yeah. Drake, that language of nothing was the same. Drake went at Kendrick hard. But nobody don't want to talk about that. People talking about Drake is soft. And I'm be honest, I'm not a Drake stan. I'll call it how I see it. Drake wrote like this is what I don't understand. Kendrick said Drake don't write. A lot of y'all said Drake don't write. A lot of y'all said Drake is soft. Do I believe Drake went Hollywood? Hell yeah, Drake went Hollywood. He took his daddy route. Jay-Z went Hollywood. Forgot the humble beginnings that will made them where they are. Yeah, Drake. Come on, man. Drake went at Kendrick hard off the language. Y'all sleep on that. Come on. Come on. Kendrick seen Drake's like Kendrick seen how Drake writing process is. He's seen that. My thing is, how come we didn't open your mouth and say anything about that? And I fuck with Kendrick. So I don't want y'all to be like, oh, you hate Kendrick. No, no. Listen to the whole video. Listen very clearly, because some of y'all have a tendency to jump off the bridge without somebody explaining to you the whole situation. So, so Kendrick and Drake don't like each other. It's evident they don't fuck with each other. It's real evident. Now Kendrick went hard. Kendrick went hard on that track, on that like that. Y'all go check out that album. Y'all go check out that song. Kendrick went hard. But don't act like Drake never responded to Kendrick. Drake did. The language. Y'all listen to the language and y'all know what I'm talking about. But I was telling T, and T was like, Drake, you know, but I'm like, nah, T, like Drake, come on, man. The language, what? Come on. But I told him, I said, it's funny how Kendrick like going after guys that he know he could battle, but when guys called him out like a Big Sean and Big Crit, most notably Big Sean, because I haven't listened to on that much of Big Crit, but Big Sean went at Kendrick's head. Kendrick didn't want that smoke because he know Lupe Fiasco have called out Kendrick because he felt like Kendrick bit his style. He didn't want that smoke. But Kendrick is smart. He know Kendrick took the page from Eminem. They know who they go after, and they know who to not mess with. They know they smart. You know, I just feel like these ghostwriter allegations, we got to do research. We gotta do research on what is a ghostwriter, who's a ghostwriter, and how writers operate. And then go back and do your research on songs that Drake has written for artists. How about that? So all this ghostwriting allegations, that's annoying as hell. Drake writes. Y'all just don't want to admit Drake writes. Y'all listen to all these other people that said Drake don't write. Drake writes. Just stop. Drake writes. Another thing that's been on my mind, that's been pissing me off, is this. And I don't know, and I don't know and I don't know who this guy's channel, but I think he's cool with Ticket. And shout out to Tickets. Y'all subscribe to his channel, Ticket TV. But I think he's cool with Ticket. He has a video where he titled Kobe is LeBron is more skilled than Kobe. That's one thing that's starting to piss me off. All these throwing stones at Kobe, and Kobe's not here no more. Y'all never did that when Kobe was alive. Y'all never did that. But since Kobe not here, y'all feel like y'all got the nerve to throw stones at this man's name because of y'all have this secret hatred for Kobe. Because Kobe dropped 55 points on y'all bald-headed bastard and showed LeBron. Kobe showed that. Now, do I hate LeBron? No, I don't. Yeah. And to be honest, I don't hate LeBron. I'm not everybody else. I don't hate LeBron. If you think I'm sneak dissing, then jump in front of the bullet and get hit then. I don't hate LeBron. Yes, I'm a 98 baby. So my era was the 2000s, the 2010s. So I seen greatness. So for anybody that, and like I said, if you think I'm sneak this and jump in front of a bullet and get hit, because I never, I don't hate LeBron. I don't like the way the way LeBron. I don't have a problem. LeBron wants to win a chip. I don't have a problem. My problem with LeBron is the way you doing it. Everybody else can have personal agendas. I don't care about everybody else's opinions, perspective. This is my strictly unapologetic. I don't have an issue with LeBron trying to win. I have an issue with the way he's doing it. My brother, LeBron, you don't have to recruit superstars to join your team. Now, if you want to recruit superstars, all right, recruit one. But my brother, no, you don't do that. You don't do that. You know, you cannot be considered as the GOAT when you're doing that garbage. You can't. Now with these EPO allegations, it's hearsay. A lot of people be like, why LeBron's not responding? Why? And why is, from the old school, one of the OGs from the old school. I mean, one of the older brothers from the old school. We talked about that, and his thing is you don't have to go off and be like, I never did this. No, that's what they want. They want your reaction. If you know you didn't do it, you didn't do it. You don't have to go out your way blue because they want you. They of course you gotta defend yourself, but they want you to be stereotypical where you go off because somebody throw allegations. Now, here's my thing when it comes to that situation. Now, do the NBA cater to Braun? Hell yeah, the NBA cater to Braun. That's facts. But when it comes to the steroids thing, my thing is this: it don't matter what's your status. If you don't pass a test, a drug test, what that's telling you. So it don't matter what status you have. They can still get you. I'm just saying if you took steroids, you know? Now, remember that time when LeBron went skinny? I'm be honest. I did that during high school. I went skinny because I'm like, you know what? Let me just be more elusive. This might be the way. Did that with I think heading to my junior year of high school, you know. Now it helped, but it's like you needed to maintain that balance, right? And that's how I start going back to the lifting weights. Like I said, this is high school, the lifting weights. I mean, now I don't lift weights, you know, but I still do my workout. But yeah, I went back to doing that. I went back to doing that, and I'm talking about back to pumping muscle, you know, getting in shape the legal way. You know what I'm saying? I didn't take no steroids. I didn't take no steroids. I just realized that that regimen don't that regimen wasn't working, you know? So my personal opinion, do I think Braun is on steroids? Um, truth be told, no, I don't think so. And I remember they say he went bald. Um, he didn't go bald. It was a taper, like what Jay Z had. You know, he didn't go bald. Nah, y'all basing it off that video that he did with I think T Grizzly, like T Grizzly had hit the roller but then the bullet, that song. And you see Braun just, yeah, like anybody have, I mean, bald taper fade. I mean, now as far as the hairpiece, LeBron got a big ass ball spot. So I understood, but my bro, you can't, bro. You make so much money in the world, but use that stem cell. So, do I think Braun on steroids? No. But everybody else had different opinions. But like I said, this is strictly unapologetic. So, is Braun on roids? No. Do I think Braun better than Kobe? Hell no. Kobe way better than Braun. Like this is facts. That's another thing that's annoying, bro. And two, that dude that's associated with Ticket, the dude that's associated with Ticket that made that video talking about it's a debate. My brother, there's no debate. Kobe is more skilled than LeBron. But I see what you're doing. You're trying to get clickbait. I don't know the brother name, but you guys know. Associated with Ticket. Y'all know. Yeah, there's no question. Is LeBron more skilled than Kobe? No, no, no. Not even on a drunk night. No. You know what I'm saying? No, 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 no. Hell no. But y'all disrespect Kobe when y'all talk about the GOATs. Y'all mention Jordan and LeBron. Y'all definitely don't mention Kobe, which I don't understand. I don't understand that at all. Y'all y'all said all these things when Kobe was alive. Soon as Kobe dead, you guys exclude him out of the GOAT conversation. It's like, bro, how? Like LeBron is one of my favorite players. I never denied that. But who's my favorite? I'm gonna say Kobe. Kobe didn't start becoming my favorite until when after he retired. Then going back to the memories when Kobe was playing. When Kobe was playing. When Kobe was playing, Kobe became my favorite player. He did. On the low. He did. And I find it unfair when you have idiots like Shaq, like a few of these guys on ESPN, basically everybody in the media that wants to make the statement that Kobe was carried by Shaq. How? How can a man that's athletically strong, probably one of the most probably top three most dominant center of all time, and a walking six fouls, how can he carry Kobe? No, Kobe carried his ass. You remember game 5 against was it against the Pacers 2000 when Shaq fouled out? Who came in? Kobe saved the day. So, and then when Shaq left, Shaq won that chip. Y'all was like, well, Kobe ain't gonna win no championship without Shaq. Kobe won two. Kobe won two without Shaq. That's why Shaq said when they had a sit down, Shaq said that, you know what? I tore my house up because you got more than me. 5 is better than 4. You know? But nobody want to talk about the times Kobe saved Shaq. They don't. Nobody want to talk about how Shaq was jealous of Kobe. Nobody want to talk about how after Shaq left, Shaq never got close to the Eastern Conference Finals. People don't want to talk about that. People don't want to talk about that. Kobe was a different breed. And on the low, Phil Jackson favored Kobe more than Shaq. If you want to be honest, you know, if you want to be honest. So all this Kobe was carried by Shaq, that's bullshit. That's bullshit to me. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit to me. Straight bullshit. Kobe is the greatest of all time. That's hands down. I made videos talking about why he's the greatest of all time, so I'm not gonna repeat myself. His resume speaks for itself. A nigga that's all-time leader in turnovers, recruiting superstars, should be excluded from the GOAT conversation. And here's another thing. Y'all talk about LeBron has the worst finals record. Mr. 1-9, but y'all got a logo after him. That's the worst finals record. 1-9. But y'all don't want to call. Y'all don't want to call that out. But y'all said Braun has the worst. Come on, I'm fair. I'm fair when it comes to this shit. I'm fair when it comes to this shit. I'm fair. Because y'all not gonna go at the other, go at the one and not go after the other. That's what we're not gonna do. So we're gonna debunk that. Stop with the Kobe slanders. Just say, just say y'all hate Kobe. And research. Go back to how Kobe was busting ass. Go back. Do your research and do a comparison to see which one is better. MJ, Kobe, or LeBron. Make your final assessment on that instead of listening to hearsay. And go back and do your research on who carried who. How about that? Another thing that's been on my mind that's pissing me off is this. Right? Is this, right? Is this, right? Y'all say the solar system is part of the rapture. Y'all say that's part of the rapture. Y'all said back in 2012 the world was going to end. Nigga, we in 2024. Y'all say the solar eclipse was the rapture, right? That's crazy. Because, again, research what the rapture is. Y'all say that Iran and Israel, their beef, that's the start of World War III. Y'all said that garbage, right? Y'all said, and we gon' yeah, this is up to ante. So, guys, I want you guys to if you guys have a YouTube Premium, download download this video, this live, because it's going up, and I don't give a damn. Y'all said that all these things, church folks, I'm going after y'all too, because how in the hell y'all allow these preachers, some of these preachers out here, giving y'all feel good messages, right? Feel good messages, but y'all want to say that what everybody's y'all want to say, y'all want to make predictions instead of listening to what God said. The Bible said no man knows the day or the hour. The Bible said we're living in the last days. And to be honest, if you want to ask me about my opinions on that, we are starting to reach the surface of the last days, ladies and gentlemen. We are. But y'all not doing your research because y'all believe anybody and any who. No, that's not what we doing. God specifically say, do your research. Do your flipping research. Do your research. Don't listen to what the pastor's saying. Do your research. And you can come up with your own conclusion. But y'all don't want to do that. Y'all listen to guys on in the media. Doesn't matter if it's apps or whatnot. Y'all listen to them and y'all believe them without doing your research. I already told you that war is going to kick off. I already told you what kind of war is going to kick off. If you don't believe me, look up Civil War versus World War III. A war is going to kick off, and I think explained it in another Civil War thing series. I think I did. But for those that don't know, like, all honesty, let's be honest. Civil War is going to be kicked off, and it's going to be based off immigrants versus American society. Reason why I'm saying this because American society is fed up with the fact that how in the hell you gonna favor immigrants? They're not even from here. You gonna favor them over us, and we paying taxes. You guys giving them the shrimps and the lobsters. We getting fast foods, and you hear cases where what happened? You got a Venezuelan man in New York raping women. His thing is, he even said, paraphrasing of course, the migrants are taking over. That's an issue. And American society is starting to be fed up. And my brothers and sisters, let's unite. We got to. Because we only got ourselves. I don't give a damn, man. People be like, black people, I'm sorry for my ancestors. No, fuck them. Fuck them. Because they should have known from get go for rip. And I don't want to hear no, well, they didn't know. Fuck that. Call me racist. Call me what you want. But I always say, individualism, some of them cool. As a collective, I don't trust them motherfuckers. Not only them, but they just number one on the food chain based off history. And I'm gonna debunk this for this being the comment section. Well, black people do the exact same thing. Black people, like, yes, and there's a certain of section of black folk that I don't like, and they sell out. They don't listen to what I say. They just want to hear hearsay and jump off the bridge. Simp ass niggas. You know. So I just want to put that out there because some of y'all don't like the research and y'all believe anything that the media can say. It's like over here in Orlando, some pop off in the hood. Y'all want to say, oh, Pine Hills and Silver Star and all that. Be like, nah. First off, I'm born and raised in Orlando. I know what the media be saying, be portraying, but that's not true. It is not bad. It is not bad. It is not bad. So don't believe these people that when they be spewing out shit and don't know what the hell they talking about. So no, don't believe that shit. No. So no, don't believe that shit. Why? Why? Why believe it? Why? Ask yourself, why? So the surface of what's to come during these last days. Do your freaking research. Iran and Israel been going at it for decades. Ladies and gentlemen, they have. They have. They've been going at it for decades. It goes back to the Bible time. If you don't believe me, do your research. For those that don't know, check out my last video. I talked about my thoughts on the Israel and Iran situation. Debunking that World War III bullshit. You know, some of y'all niggas don't even research. Listen to people out doing their freaking research so you can come up with your own conclusion. Because it has nothing to do with World War III. It has something to do with biblical times. Abraham and Sarah. God told Abraham to have sex with Sarah. And remind you, Abraham was like in his 90s. I think Sarah was like in her 80s. God told him to have sex so they could have a child. Sarah told Abraham, you know what? Nah, I don't find somebody. Found his maid, lady servant, and she was young. So she was able to have kids. Abraham fucked her. They have Ishmael. God specifically said Abraham have had kids with your wife. So Ishmael and his mom was cast away. So when Abraham and Sarah finally had a child, they named him Isaac. God had favor on Isaac. Ishmael and his mom was cast away, and Ishmael resented Isaac ever since. So if you want to fast forward to this time, how Jacob was renamed Israel, who's Jacob's father? Isaac, right? So Iran don't like Israel because of the Ishmael and Isaac and Ishmael situation. Iran feels jealous. Like, wait a minute, we struggling. Why is Israel prospering? They had enough. That's why they had beef. See, people don't like to do their research because they believe that's World War III. Oh, my bad, a prelude of World War III. Stop. Stop. And some of y'all preachers, out there that want to manipulate people by the tithes and offerings. When it comes to tithes and offerings, y'all always want to quote the scripture, will a man rob God? Everything belongs to God. And when it comes to tithes, back in the Bible days, it was back then, like if you had a whole lot of cattle, 10 of that, the 10th of that cattle go to you sacrificing them to God. It has nothing to do with money, but y'all want to, just because, instead of just saying, you know what, guys, I thank you guys for being loyal church members. I was wondering if you could help me. Instead of saying that, y'all want to say, well, if you don't pay your tithes and offerings, money, oh, well, God's going to be disappointed. Last time I checked, money, it has nothing to do with money. It has something to do with your heart. That's what's more important. Your soul, your spirit. Tithes and offerings had nothing to do with the Bible. That's not biblical. No. No. That's why you got some of these people. No. No. And the pastor, the preacher, is responsible. It's responsible for this. Some of these pastors and preachers, they're responsible for their flock. So the blood is on their hands. But tithes and offerings had nothing. No, no. The Bible even said we are the church. We don't need no building to worship Him. We can worship Him at home, prayer, anything. But y'all allow these manipulations that, oh, in order you gotta worship God, you gotta be in the house. No, no, no. That's not biblical. That's manipulation at its finest. No, no, no. That's not biblical. Now, another thing. Another thing. Let's go with the Lamar Jackson situation. Y'all hate Lamar Jackson because of the fact that Lamar is not kissing up to y'all behinds. Lamar is from the crib, 305. Shout out to Miami. Shout out to all the area codes, 904s, the 407s, Old Town, 305s, the 813s, the 941s, 321s, you know, all the area codes in Florida. Yes, sir. Shout out to y'all. um, but y'all glorify a man who has not done anything spectacular. Who am I talking about? Patrice Mahomes. What has he done? Oh well, he, bro. Do you not know how many times we did the exact same thing that he's doing in flag and even in backyard football? My bad, street football. There's been cats that's been doing it. It's just that he's doing. It's just that he's light skinned. He's doing it on a plateau. And you see what the NFL is doing, right? NFL is gonna be National Flag Football League. Watch, watch. It is because of the fact that because of the fact that you know he because of the fact that look at the Pro Bowl. They took physicality out of the Pro Bowl, and now it's flag. What? No. If y'all don't see what's really going on, then I don't know what to tell you. It's like Patrick Mahomes. What has he done? What? Y'all glorify this man, talking about he's better than Brady, but we played this man in the Super Bowl in our home stadium, and we exposed who's Patrick Mahomes. I mean, Patrice Mahomes is. We exposed him on a grand stage, but y'all don't want to talk about that. I always say teams that go against Kansas City in the Super Bowl, watch how we played against Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl. Take notes, but people don't want to do their research. He won what 3 Super Bowls? Oh, he's catching up to Brady. Brady won 7 the hard way. Patrick Mahomes, he's winning the easy way because the league is catering to him. The league is catering to Patrice. They know they are. They catering to Patrice. You know, they're catering to Patrice. That's all. They hate Lamar because first off, Lamar is dark skinned. Lamar's a nigga. He's dark skinned. And Lamar is unapologetic. And Lamar hired his mom to be his agent. That's why they don't like Lamar. Lamar told him during draft day when some idiot told him, I think you should change positions to running back or wide receiver. Lamar said, no, I'm not doing that. You know what happened? You know what happened? He got dropped to 32. And shout out to Ozzie Newsome for drafting him to the Baltimore Ravens. A man is two-time MVP. He Joe Flacco was about to mess them up. He came in to save the day. He made Baltimore relevant. He saved John Harbaugh's coaching job because John Harbaugh was about to get fired till Lamar Jackson came in and did his thing. You know, so not only that, but Lamar went to the conference championship, AFC conference championship last season, this past season, went against Kansas City. And the only reason why they lost is because of John Harbaugh. But y'all don't wanna blame John, but place the blame on the black man. That's crazy. And I remember some idiot in the past was like, don't think as race baiting. Yeah, it is. It's really race baiting because if they didn't hate Lamar, then they wouldn't screw Lamar every chance they take. They wouldn't blame Lamar for things that he can't control firsthand, and it wasn't his fault. Now Lamar has flaws. Yes, we all human, but don't put all the blame on Lamar. He can't control. So no, fuck that. That's one thing that I'm not gonna do is allow others disrespecting my brothers and my sisters, my fellow kings and queens, gods and goddesses. That's what I'm not gonna do because no, that's what I'm not gonna do. because some of y'all, some of y'all listen to these analysts and they supposedly know the game and play the game, but you know, by the way they speak, it's like they don't know shit. So that makes want to call their careers a bluff. But like Tom Brady said, Lamar and see, name me debunk and break down what Tom Brady basically was saying. Tom Brady was asked what quarterback's gonna win the next Super Bowl. He says Josh Allen. And Tom Brady has a right to make that opinion because Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time. He is. We're gonna exclude championships, but look at the impact that he has done. He wasn't supposed. He's like Kobe. They wasn't supposed to be the face, but they made themselves the face. Hard work and dedication. So Tom Brady made that statement, made his opinion. But you remember, he also said Lamar Jackson's up next. Oh, but he picked Josh. No, he said Josh Allen is probably gonna win the next Super Bowl, depending on what they bring. Now this stands probably changed, but he also said Lamar Jackson gonna be it. Do your research. And by the way, this is part one. This is part one, so I will be doing another live, or I will be doing part two of this. But yeah, it needs to be said, and I'm out. Peace.